Welcome, Terry Virts. There you are, bud. Live and in person.
Good morning.
How are you? Welcome
I'll
back.
shake your hand.
Yeah, thank you.
Gigi Barnett. Do you remember the first time you did the morning edition?
I think I do. About 5 years ago?
No, it was
Longer?
much longer than that. You had not flown. STS 130 had not happened.
Yes, okay.
We were back in the newsroom.
Okay.
Don's doing the show with me. We actually watched a launch live. This was, back. It was at a different time in the morning edition.
Right.
A little bit of a different format. And they punched back to us, and I said, "You're going to be doing that." And you're like, "Well, yeah, I guess I am."
Eventually, yeah. And now I've done it.
Now you got a heck of a resume. How's it feel?
Right now, it feels like I never left. We just got back in June, but the readaptation to Earth happened very quickly, and we're 100% back. The whole crew is doing great, and it feels like we never left.
What do you have to do to be readapted? What are some of the things you have to do?
It's mainly physical exercise because your body, it doesn't necessarily get weak because we do a lot of exercise in space, but it's not used to gravity and moving around, and so we have strength and conditioning guys who are all ex-college football trainers, and they come and help us work out, and so just to get us used to gravity again.
I was looking at your resume today. I mean, look, you're a local guy.
I'm a local guy, born in Baltimore, grew up in PG County and Howard County.
And it's been fun following you, Reed, Ricky Arnold, Tom Jones.
We have a good Baltimore connection, yeah.
Yeah.
Reed was on the station for 6 months, and then I replaced him, so we've had a Maryland guy there for a year.
Which is Huns in space. There it is.
Huns in space. Well, right now we got Scott Kelly, who's a New Jersey guy, so he's not too far away.
I'm always interested. Your first time out in space, when your photos too, they are beautiful. I was like, this guy misses calling. But I guess it's kind of hard not to catch the snapshots. But the first time you're out in space, the reaction is what?
The first spacewalk, we did 3 spacewalks during our flight, and I've done lots of things. I flew F-16s in combat and launched on a space shuttle and did rendezvous and stuff. There's nothing like spacewalking. And when you go outside, it wasn't, fear or vertigo or anything like that, but there's definitely a thought that, holy cow, I'm in space right now. I'm not inside the spaceship anymore, I'm outside. It was amazing.
And when we see your pictures, it's breathtaking for us. So being there
the pictures are like 1% of what it's actually like, and the pictures are amazing. I love photography, but being there is way better than the pictures.
Who was it? Was it you or was it Reed that tweeted, you all of a sudden realized it wasn't a fear you didn't have a fear of height, you had a fear of gravity?
I think that was Reed.
During a spacewalk.
But gravity is, I got to a point, we were there for 200 days, and I got to a point where I forgot what gravity felt like. It was like this alien feeling that I couldn't remember anymore. It was weird. I remember trying to think, what is gravity like?
Well, it was also interesting when you tweeted after you were back in Houston and it was raining.
Yes.
And you were like, wow, that's really cool.
It was funny. We flew with Russian cosmonauts, which was wonderful flying with those guys, but they have a great take on the psychology of spaceflight, and one of the things they do is they would send up sounds of Earth to their cosmonauts. And so we had wind and bird. One day I was floating by and I heard these birds and I thought, where'd the bird come from? And I went in and my Russian friend was working out and he was just playing bird music. So they sent up some rain music. So one weekend we put rain on all the laptops throughout the station, and these computers, the speakers had rain going, so it sounded like it was raining for the whole weekend. It was pretty funny.
That was really cool.
And after a while, it was like, all right, that's enough rain. Let's turn the rain off. We had to go around and turn the rain off.
Just like Earth.
Yeah, just like Earth, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
We could talk for like 25, 30 minutes, and one day you'll come back and we'll tape a web extra. I mean, I've got so many questions like, what's it smell like? And things. What does it smell like?
Very neutral. There's not, the space station smells kind of neutral, but when a spaceship comes up, like a cargo ship, when you open the hatch, or when you do a spacewalk and you come inside, there's a really unique, the smell of space, we call it, and it's impossible to, if I smelled it, I would say that's the smell of space, but maybe ozone, kind of burned electrical smell. It's a really unusual smell.
Wow.
Yeah.
We could talk forever, but you're here for a very important reason. This has got to be one of the better parts of your job. You're talking
absolutely.
to kids that, now it's Science Center.
Science Center, and then we're going to go visit a few schools in Baltimore City.
And that's great.
It's awesome. It is the best part of the job.
Yeah, you said that was important to you to get to those kids. Why?
Well, you know, I asked, we were talking about what I was going to do this week. I'm in D.C. and Baltimore. It's one of our post-flight things. And I said, let's go see Baltimore City schools. I was born here. This is where I'm from. And, you know, Baltimore had, in some ways, a rough year this year. And I said, I want to go back and, you know, talk to the kids there.
Show them your T-shirt real quick.
I got my Orioles shirt.
There you go.
Hey, they're still in it.
Tons in space. Do you need any greater proof than that? Listen, our time has run short. It's great having you back.
It's great being back. It's fun.
Y'all made us just so proud. Just real quick, what's next?
Hopefully some vacation. That hasn't happened yet. So, and then I'll be in line for the next flight. So we'll see what happens next.
Out of sight.
Yeah.
Terry, thanks for being with us.
Okay, thanks for being here.
All right, we're taking a break. Coming right back. First morning weather, the morning commute. It's WJZ.